Hello, we are here for Guild War, and we have an important development. I found a hobo I could accost and steal a cell phone from, which means I can now actually upload longer than 15 minutes to fucking YouTube. Maybe it would have been better just not to delete my old account, but then I would have been getting spammed by partnership shit and false positive fucking copyright trolls all this time, so you take some, you lose some. We're up against SaltyBets. That sounds familiar for some reason. I'm not really sure how that's going badly. I was attacked. Oh, I was attacked today too. I was attacked twice in the last Guild War. There was Bot Sheer Zero, who got dunked by everything, I guess. And then there was this random dude, presumably in Chinese, that only brought 2 units, and I guess he forgot what he was doing in this. And then today we were attacked by Sam Knights, who did not bring his shining armor and got dunked by everything as well. It's always funny watching anything with Lilius lose against this, because it's not that fast. Alright, so P.E.K.K.A. Post. Who's gonna get pecked? Looks like we're gonna be seeing a lot of this cancer from now on. Oh well. It is what it is. What about this top lane? I mean, I guess we have to do something dumb against that top lane, don't we? Like, you kind of have to bring... If you don't want to tank it down, you have to bring ML Elena. ML Elena is what you got to use against that. But it's a little risky to use Pavel against that because generally Mercedes will get a turn, right? I mean, there's always the possibility that you kill them with Elena and then Pavel's turn comes up and then he gets a chance to murder her. But if she like 15% Sue, or she's gonna pop her artifact and take no crit, then she's usually a higher priority to kill. So that's why you want to bring Briarwitch Azaria. Briarwitch Azaria doesn't do enough damage to kill her at all. So I guess this is where you would commonly bring Straz, right? But then you're still running a possibility of her getting maybe even 2 attacks off. And you always have to assume she's going to counterattack you at least once, even with Elena, because fucking LMAO. This bottom lane is not very intimidating, honestly. But then again, I've had a terrible string of her just removing counterattack from various units. So I think we have to fat that one down, unfortunately. So that's gonna be like... Honestly, I could just Dark Corvus the whole thing. I'm thinking like, even like Elena. Is this cheesy? This is cheesy, isn't it? This is definitely cheesy. How about with that? Huh? Huh? That's cheesy. Surely that could work. Yeah. That could get rid of the Mercedes problem right away. Then we won't have to deal with it, piece of shit. Only barely killed her. Just barely. Alright, go for this one. Although, to be fair, there's a good argument for going for Lilius first. We bumped her ahead because I think we might have popped her artifact. I'm not really sure, but holy shit, the damage. Didn't pop my immortality, though. Gotta count for something. Now, with luck, we won't get counterattacked off of this, and we won't lose our actual immortality off of her passive. Then we will live for more than 5 seconds, because I'd rather her just... Never mind. Oh, she didn't overlap it. I'm actually really surprised by that. Have to admit. She's definitely gonna die on the next attack, though. Like, there's no way that Lilius lets her survive. Rip. Yeah, she's gonna kill herself. Too bad. I'd rather Briarwitch's area be alive because, well, chances are we would need to do that a second time, but there's a reason why Elena is generally preferred against those groups. It's because they're awful. Well, unsurprisingly, that was some damage. Do I want to use that quite yet? No, I don't think I need to. We can pop this though, may as well. Or we will hit her, okay. She got an effectiveness buff. I was checking out her skills and shit. And she gets a chunk of effectiveness from not being, not being debuffed. So, I didn't see anything related to counter, but maybe I'm just blind. Honestly, in terms of kill priority for this, I think Adin takes priority, but we can try to get rid of Landy too, I suppose. Do we just chisel her down? I don't think we're going to be doing too much chiseling. We can always go for ROL, but I have a feeling we're not going to kill ROL, especially without soul burn, so this is going to be dumb. That could remove my revive. Maybe I'll wait for their shields to go down. I didn't check for her. Oh, it's her ultimate that gives a shield, right? That dual attack, though. Alright, so we have our choice of who we can murder here. And honestly, I don't know who's the best to murder. But I guess I'll just kill her. I don't think we would kill her with this, but yeah, no. It's worth a try, though. They're just gonna be feeding me charge on him constantly. I almost don't even need to do anything with Rule or Rowena other than just auto-attacking. What I was worried about was him getting taunted or something like that. Of course, now that Landy's dead, he's not going to be charging out quite as quick here. She has high resist. I guess I can use this. May as well. The safety first, etc. Slow as fuck. We need a faster way to deal with this. So maybe Arunka. I think this is going to be kind of an exception, though, that I can just easily tank them without being taunted. Like, how many times has ROL just slapped the buffs off of Arya, and that's what cost me fights. So she can have very high effectiveness for sure. And that's when having roll would be nice, because then you can actually get rid of them, which Rowena cannot do. It's gonna take a while. Maybe I don't want to auto because they're gonna start casting buffs we don't need. Well, that was pretty easy, but we did lose Briarwitch's area in the process, so not very good. I've never really tried to tank down Karina after the one that did 23,000 damage to me through a skill nullifier. It just doesn't seem like anything I have would actually be able to tank that. Not Dark Corvus, mostly not Celine, because she doesn't even build crit most of the time. So, I don't know, there's probably a way to tank that down pretty easily, but at the same time, I think this is 1,000 times stupider. And I mean, it can work, You just have to, yeah, you have to not get fucked in the ass. It was usually against a Ravi that we got fucked, but you know, if she gets a turn off, we lose. Chances are if she gets a turn off, we lose, although if everybody else is dead, I might be okay. I could bring even Winter into that, actually. I could bring Winter, but then I'd have to change the whole composition. Yeah. So, we'll give her a shot. You know, worst case scenario, it doesn't work out. And while that would be a darn shame, it can work out. Barely. Well, we did not put armor break on the man of the hour. So that's not good at all by any stretch of the imagination. He is, however, rather squishy in spite of the fact that he has no armor break. So I can definitely emphasize that it's not like I ever get to have good gear and speed. Leave her alone! Slapping her, ripping off half of her health. Alright. How do you suppose this is gonna go? We have to knock her down because she's the one with the immunity, and so help me God, I don't want to run into this exact same mistake I made in the distant past. Wow, that was a lot of damage. It's the rarely seen hyper squish Senya. There may be hope for us yet in this. We even knocked her all the way back to the short bus. But we gave them their buff as a result of that. So, you win some, you lose some. I guess you mostly lose. Okay, full spread. Who do we kill? Well, I would love to kill Karina, but there is actually a high probability that we're not going to be able to, especially because of that buff. So, I do really want to soul burn that. There you go. Alright, so if the enemy is burned, I really want to actually spread a debuff under her, but I also really want to do as much damage to her as possible. Now, they are very, very slow, so even if she gets a turn, there's still a chance for us to survive, so... Ooh, silence! That's because of the artifact she has. Yeah, that's a good one. Now, he's gonna get... no, never mind, nothing's gonna happen, LMAO. Just kidding. Senya dies. Oh god, it's gonna hurt. Alright, go for her. We have a tag down. Oh, she's counter. It's rare, but it does happen. Go for her. Oh, stun. Beautiful. Couldn't have asked for better, honestly. We probably would have lost right then and there if we didn't. No, we might still lose, TBH. No, no extra damage. Her artifact is not maxed out. This is getting balls to the wall, though. Our balls are being compressed. There is definitely some testicular distortion going on in this fight. Holy shit. It's okay, we won. We won against Hentai Kush! But we lost SBA for it. So that leaves the final Daemonist. And his groups look pretty disgusting, not gonna lie. That's pretty gross. So, this is going to be what we do against that. We're gonna hope for the best. There's a good chance that we just immediately lose that. And there's a chance we don't immediately lose it. I don't know. Kind of depends on who dies first. Now, we really need to hit this, yeah, like that. Yeah, like that. We didn't apply armor buff to the one I really wanted to apply the armor break to, but We can hope that she dies, right? That's about all we can really hope for. Wow. That was some damage. Still a chance of us losing this absolutely horrendous. Ah, never mind. We went through her armor buff. It's really varied when that's going to work. There's definitely ones we've done absolutely no damage to at all. Like I said, effect resist is worthless. He's gonna go for, yep. No big deal. It happens. We'll go for her. She's having a nap. No worry. We're okay for the moment. Alright, now we're not okay. Oh, never mind. She was the one to 15% that. I almost just want to kill her, honestly. Should I do that? There's a chance that her skill doesn't proc, right? So, may as well use it. He's never gonna get off her ass. She went for her this time. That's not good. Maybe killing her would have been the right idea. Oh, okay. She still gets the counterattack out of that. Well, never mind then. And look! She even got Dust Devil! Alright, now we can kill her. Start slapping him next. He just won't get off her nuts. Absolutely impolite. Why? Don't be like that. This is the wrong. Don't do that. I'm only using this just so that she doesn't go for rule. Irritating. Yeah. I'm also trying to bump her combat readiness ahead of Rule, so Rule doesn't. She counterattacks every time. Come on. For a man who hates Roanna so much, you sure can't do any damage to her at all. Thanks for the shield, chump. Check this out. Just kill her. Or not, LMAO. Do you think we'll ever see a dual attack? The never before seen Roanna dual attack. Do I want to use? I guess I will. Arabi will kill herself on me. Meanwhile, everybody else struggles to get rid of that barrier that... You son of a bitch! You fucking asshole! Where are you going? What was that? Alright. Begin the slappening. You don't even need them to have their skills up. It doesn't matter. Nah, Edward is way tankier than mine is. That's probably why. Well, then again, I have run into Hyper Tank Edwards that also did tons of damage, so I have to admit mild confusion on that one. Oh, I should have. Whatever. Slow and steady wins the race, I guess. Finally. Edward just didn't do any damage. So, while slightly irritating, it was very easy. Can't really ask for too much more than that. A few little character deaths here and there, but nothing that ultimately impacted the flow of candy.